Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. We'll be looking at my 225-gallon tank. This is a new display tank that I recently kind of set up, and it's going to be for a lot of really cool South American cichlids and some tetras and some catfish and some really cool fish. Right now in here there's a bunch of like random stuff. I don't really have too much in here. We have around 30 cardinal tetras. They're very, very nice size. You can kind of see some of them right here. They're very nice size. I do have a bunch of random koi angel grouts in here. These are just from my pair. I just didn't have space for them. They were getting a little too big, so I just threw them in here. They are getting some nice color on them, and for the time being, they look really cool. I have a random platinum angelfish in here. Some cories. Now there's this one albino cory that's like a female. And this is like the fattest cory I've ever seen. I don't know what the problem with this fish is. I thought it was bloated or something. You can see it right there in the back. But yeah, she just kind of been like this for months. So not really sure what the problem is, but she's living life. Here's one of my adult breeder male of the koi angels. He's doing great. Here are some of the fish that like hiding. Here's my discus. These are super nice discus. I've grown these out since they were super tiny. I've had them for a long time. There's a wild Peruvian discus. That's kind of what this tank's for. Wild discus. I think I'm gonna get 6 to 8 of them, just like this. The green tefes or the heckles. I haven't decided exactly what yet. And then put some Ultim Angels in here. I have one Ultim Angel as well. I've had this guy for a long time. He's a nice sized fish. He's probably close to full grown, maybe 3 to 4 more months and he'll be full grown. He's doing very well. I have a Peruvian Ultim in here. I have some super interesting catfish. So this is a Rio Atabapo whiptail. I think it's like called a crying whiptail. These guys are super cool. I have a pair in here. I traded some plecos with someone for the pair. This is like a breeding pair, so hopefully I can get them to spawn. Here's one. I don't know which one this one is. Not sure if it's the male or the female. The other one's kind of hiding over here. These guys do kind of just sit around and hide. I was very surprised. I thought they'd hang out on the wood or something, but they just hide under the wood all the time, which is kind of interesting. I have a lot more plecos in here. I have probably 15 or so of the 397 fry that I just threw in here, and then I have more of the L519 fry. These guys like hiding, another 15 or so of those. And I have some various bristlenose, just some random, assortment of bristlenose. I have some lemons right here, some longfin super reds. I think I have some shortfin super reds. I do have the Pantanolensis corridors. There's one right there. They're not colored up at all, so they kind of just look like standard Aeneas or something like that, but they are Pantanolensis. They're super nice. And then one of the favorite fish in this tank for me are these Pseudohemiodon apithenos. Here is a red one. This is like I think this is the red like leucistic version. These guys are super cool. I think the red one is a lot rarer, so I'm excited about that. This is another pair that I picked up in a trade, so hopefully in the near future I can breed these as well. For this tank, like filtration wise, this tank used to be a reef tank, so like under here there's like a sump and everything. I have not set all of that up because the bulkhead was broken on this tank. So that's why this tank isn't fully filled up. I've kind of left like a little bit of room. So that's where you can see that the overflow is, and that goes down to a bulkhead, and the bulkhead was cracked. So I have to replace the bulkhead on this tank, but since this tank is so old, this tank I think was manufactured probably 10 years ago, I'm not able to find the fitting on the bulkhead for the size. It's like 1.25 something inches, so it's kind of hard to get that fitting. So I have to keep looking and find that, but eventually this tank will be filled up all the way to the top. I'll run the sump that's below, and then yeah, so that'll be super interesting, and we'll see how that goes. But for now, I just have 4 of these sponge-fisted. They're on low right now just to reduce the volume of the pump. And then I have one kind of power head just circulating the tank, just because this tank is so big, and if you don't have proper circulation, the heating of the tank will be uneven. So that's kind of why I have the power head in here. But yeah, most of the fish in here are doing fantastic. I'm really excited about what this tank holds and kind of the future for it. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.